Just the mention of the Holloway competition, regionally, when I'm telling somebody that, oh yeah, we won the Holloway competition last year, that holds some weight here in the state of New Hampshire.
It gives an opportunity to so many students, and it really gives us a real taste of what it is out there and what to expect after we finish school.
And that's the important part of the competition. It really opens up to show what great talent and ideas and potential are in New Hampshire from both the idea standpoint and the students that are coming out of it.
It speaks volumes about Mr. Holloway and his commitment to the university and his commitment to help young business people, in New Hampshire get off the ground. It's just, there's no words to describe it. It's amazing.
When I heard about this competition, I really jumped at the opportunity to explore a little more about what is the potential for a business proposal for the models I was working on.
Together, we represent Living Water Incorporated.
One thing I learned during the competition is that in order to get technology, a scientific product successful, is to collaborate with other fields. It is helpful as a researcher to learn and know more about the business side of technology. Now I'm asking myself, who is going to use this product? What would make it easier for the end users to use it? I think I'm more prepared to do research just because I went through a business competition.
The Holloway competition gives you some insight as to how to communicate with people, giving a presentation, because in the MBA program we give a ton.
So as we can see, road salt's very
never in front of a large crowd and never in front of a panel of investors. So getting that feedback from them was really helpful. And as well as having a deadline, and getting asked all these questions just kind of helped to hash out the idea and bring it to life. Sensible Spreader Technologies is a company that is focused on saving municipalities money through optimizing existing spreading equipment. Been talking to customers. The city of Manchester is interested in taking on 4 of our units. This next winter, we should have something out there on the road that's proving itself and helping us to quantify just exactly how much savings we can offer. I would highly recommend it to anybody that's interested in entrepreneurship. I wouldn't have attended the UNH full-time MBA program unless there was a program like the Holloway competition.
Business plans are tough. They are really tough to present. I've been doing it for 25 years.
I'm still having a hard time fully understanding the technology for...
This will be my 5th year as a judge. I think it gives them a good dose of how hard business is, in terms of how unforgiving the marketplace is to any weakness in what you're presenting. But that's what makes business so much fun, is that it's unforgiving. You can't have a weakness. Or if you have a weakness, it will totally hamper your prospects as a company. And that's why every company that can come out, every student that can come out, every idea that can be exposed through the competition really helps the state and helps create a bigger and better community of innovation within New Hampshire. I think that this is just one small example of the contributions that Paul and Anna Grace have done to improve the business community. But it demonstrates their commitment really to New Hampshire.
My business plan was Joseph's Gourmet Pasta and Sauces, and what that was going to be is we were going to make custom-made artisan pasta and sauces for restaurants and hotels. I took the business plan from the Holloway competition. I came in second, by the way. I was not very happy about that, but that's okay. So I took that business plan and I presented it to about 13 banks. I finally found one local bank that believed in the business plan and believed in me, and they lent me $1 million. About a year after I acquired the financing from that business plan, we were probably producing about 300 to 500 pounds of pasta a week. And in 2007, we were producing about 1 million pounds a week. In 2006, we were approached by Nestle. And so, the very difficult decision came to sell the company. And I did. And I retired for about, an hour. and realized that I was not cut out to be retired. And Tuscan Brands was born in November of 2010, started with a restaurant in Main Street in Salem, New Hampshire. 2 years later, we created a retail marketplace next door here called Tuscan Market. So it's been incredibly gratifying. We're getting ready to grow to the next level now. We have a construction project happening right now in Burlington, Massachusetts, and we are currently looking at sites in Boston and other areas as well. You know, going through the process of creating that plan, all of the revisions and you know, ripping the paper up and starting from scratch, and then taking that plan and going to the banks and getting shot down, it showed me that, you know what, as long as you put the time in and the passion in, you get the result out. It took me kind of a turning point to figure out that, you know, there was more for me and that I could do more. And honestly, that turning point was the Holloway Competition.